Yo, what is up, internet? Welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping you guys watched my channel introduction video, but if you didn't, I don't blame you. However, if you did, firstly, I thank you. Secondly, you would know that in that video, I promised to deliver some of the silliest, most outlandish, and perhaps even some slightly out-of-pocket moments. And boy, oh boy, is this one quite the doozy. I'm sure that a good 95% of you watching this video are at least somewhat familiar with the Star Wars universe, even if it's at the most basic of levels. But for those of you who don't know what Star Wars is or what it's about, I'll give you the most basic rundown that I can give. In essence, it's pretty much about a big galactic war between good and evil in which a kid with daddy issues who hangs out with a whistling trash can learns to become an amazing space warrior known as a Jedi from a short green goblin named Yoda, and eventually kisses his sister. I know there's a lot more to cover than what I just said, but unfortunately, there's nowhere near enough time to discuss the rest, so I guess that's tough tortillas for you guys. But like I said before, I'd bring you guys some weird shit to digest, and the reason I'm talking about Star Wars today is because ever since they were bought out by Disney, it's been a big part of their theme parks. Both Disneyland in California and Disney World in Florida rely heavily on the popularity of the Star Wars franchise to help make their theme parks thrive. And it makes sense that they put the particular attraction that I'm talking about in Disney World because, well, it's Florida. It's a common fact that some weird shit goes down in Florida, man, but what could possibly be so baffling that it makes me waffle on like this? Well, it turns out that not only is Star Wars catering heavily for kids, but it's catering even heavier for the adults. As Disney World has announced the release of their newest attraction, drumroll please, a Star Wars themed strip club. Round of applause, everybody. Round of applause. And that's just what we needed. More of an excuse to continue gooning to the most weird, down bad, most diabolical stuff that we can come up with. We're now going to be able to see Princess Leia live, chained up and forced to strip to the command of Jabba the Hutt. She'll be feeling like a freak on a leash while men in the audience will have their hopes and dreams of having kids destroyed because once they're out of the club, their balls will be as dry as the Sahara Desert. And I personally feel bad for the crew members because they are responsible for cleaning the club. And I know there will be a lot of unidentified space goop to clean up off the walls and steam out of the carpet. And if you needed any more proof that this is actually happening, I have a clip to show off to you guys.
The Star Wars Strip Club has officially opened at Disney World. It's located in the former Galactic Star Cruiser building. In order to get there, guests board a party bus in Galaxy's Edge and pay the cover fee of only $50 per person. The bus then takes them over to the Star Wars Strip Club where they get to watch their favorite Star Wars characters strip on stage. Rey, Luke, Princess Leia, and Jar Jar Binks are the most popular strippers, however there are far more featured characters as well. In fact, if guests are lucky, they will be able to see Darth Vader on the pole. On top of that, there's a full bar where guests can order drinks from another galaxy. These drinks are similar to what they serve at Oga's Cantina in the park. This experience is limited to adults only, and you must show a valid ID or driver's license in order to board the party bus.
Whoa, did you hear that, guys? Only $50 to get into the strip club, along with the criminally insane price to be let into the park, plus all the bullshit hotel fees that we pay to stay here, as well as the plane tickets to get us here and back, and the rental car fees. What a deal. Just shut up and take my money. I'm not even mad at the fact that Disney is actually including this as a new addition to their park. I think I'm more disturbed at the fact that among all the Star Wars characters, why is Jar Jar Binks one of the most popular strippers in the club? You're telling me that this guy is one of your strip club's most popular characters. Either they're on some big time bullshit or there are some definite freaks that frequent this establishment, which would not be surprising at all in the slightest. But some people just be like that sometimes. Honestly, I almost couldn't get through the Phantom Menace because Jar Jar Binks was so annoying. That's how bad this character pisses me off. And I know that every show or movie has that kind of character in it, a character so annoying or dumb that you wish the creators would just kill him, her, or it off immediately. And just thinking, he's in 2 more movies after The Phantom Menace, so it was just as excruciating watching the next 2 movies as it was watching The Phantom Menace. But overall, This is just a weird experience that I personally will stay away from at all costs. I mean, you couldn't pay me enough money to go inside that strip club and actually look at Darth Vader expose himself while riding a pole up and down. But you guys must always remember, he's not just your father. He's your daddy. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it was at least somewhat educational. I probably wouldn't count on that, but I can dream. Also, if you're enjoying the content, please consider hitting that subscribe button as it helps out a ton. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.